Today, we're going to talk about something that completely flips audience growth on its head. It's a network, a strategy that almost nobody teaches.
Let's just get right to it. You're building your audience wrong. And look, it's not because your content is bad, and it's not because you're inconsistent. It's because you're trying to grind out 10,000 followers one by one when you could be standing in front of 100,000 tomorrow.
So we have to shift our thinking here. This isn't about your content. It's about your distribution. It's a distribution problem, not a creation problem. And that brings us to what I call the linear growth trap. It's the path that most people are on, and honestly, it's designed to be slow and just exhausting. Okay, so think about it. You spend, say, 2 hours crafting the perfect post for your 500 followers. The platform might show it to 50 people. Out of those, maybe 5 people engage. And if you're really lucky, you get one single click. 2 hours of your life for one potential client. That is the grind. It's a game of addition, where you're just fighting tooth and nail for every single interaction. But what if there was a totally different equation? Let's look at the math that nobody seems to be teaching. So instead of spending those 2 hours on your own platform for that one potential client, what if you spent 90 minutes as a guest on someone else's podcast? All of a sudden, you could be looking at 8 potential clients. That's less work for an exponentially bigger return. How is that even possible?
It's because you didn't build the reach, you borrowed it. You didn't spend months or years building an audience from scratch. You just stepped into a river of attention that was already flowing.
And right there, that's the core difference. It's the difference between addition and multiplication. You know, most people spend pretty much all of their time just trying to build their own platform from zero. But the elite, they completely flip that. They spend the vast majority of their time, we're talking 70%, positioning themselves inside audiences that already exist. See, addition is that slow, painful, linear grind of adding followers one by one by one. Multiplication, on the other hand, is when one single appearance can introduce you to thousands of people all at once. One is like taking the stairs, the other is taking the elevator straight to the top. This brings us to the real strategy here, borrowing not just an audience's eyeballs, but their trust. Here's a bit of an uncomfortable truth. Your ideal clients, the people you really want to reach, they aren't following you yet. Why? Because they're already following someone else, someone who has already put in the time and earned their trust. So how do you get in front of them? It's about strategic action. Things like guest appearances, joint workshops, podcast interviews, strategic partnerships. Every single one of these is like a doorway into a brand new, already engaged audience. So now that we get the what and the why, let's talk about the how. What's your next move? Look, this entire approach is built on a system. It's called the strategic relationship architecture. It's the whole framework for how to multiply your visibility without burning out. And tomorrow, we're gonna break it all down step by step.
So I'll just leave you with this question to think about. Which one actually takes longer? Building your own audience of 10,000 followers from scratch, or being introduced to 10 different audiences that each have 10,000 people?
When you look at it that way, the choice is pretty obvious, isn't it? It's time to stop the slow grind of addition. It's time to start multiplying.